today's video, I'm going to be sharing my current morning routine, which is really serving my highest good. I am loving every minute of this, and I'm honestly waking up looking forward to this morning ritual. So firstly, I start off by doing some light stretches in bed. On some days, this might just be 1 or 2 simple stretches. I always do the child's pose stretch first thing. If I'm feeling quite tired, I'll add in some other stretches like this pigeon pose and maybe some cat and cow stretches as well. Really, I just try to tune into my body and see what it needs in that moment. Sometimes it might literally be 30 seconds of stretching. Other times it might be 5 to 10 minutes. It just depends on how I'm feeling on the day. Then I get up and I get dressed. Basically every day I am wearing my gym clothes because I work in the gym or from home, so I can wear basically whatever I want, which is amazing because gym clothes are so comfy. So I put those on, and then I also put on my shoes because shortly I'm going to be going for a walk. Something that I haven't mentioned is that I try not to look at my phone at all until later in my morning ritual where I use it for music. So I leave it on charge next to my bed, don't even touch it. Sometimes I do a quick check just to see what time it is, especially if I do have a lot on that day. But other than that, I will leave it on charge for the beginning of my morning because it is really important to not look at your phone first thing in the morning. It gets your whole headspace into this busy, frantic state. Whereas when I don't look at my phone, I feel so much more calm. So I've just had a glass of some filtered water and now I am off on my walk. I don't look at my phone throughout my whole morning walk, which I find really helps me to ground and become really present and aware in this moment. So I often stop and smell the roses, literally. And I also have a couple of parks on my little route that I take. So I sometimes hop on the swing and just have a little swing. It kind of brings out the child in me, which I love. And then today I actually saw a lot of butterflies, and for me, butterflies just signify that there's something good coming, and it brings me a lot of peace and calm. So I loved seeing butterflies, and I just try to take in the beautiful scenery, and it helps me to ground myself in the present moment and also to get a bit of blood flow through my body, which is always great first thing in the morning. So now we are back home and I'm making my morning coffee. So I'm trying not to have too much caffeine at the moment. So some days I will opt for decaf, which I have today. But on the days where I have to wake up super early to get to the gym, I do have caffeine. And occasionally when I am feeling a bit run down, I might have some caffeine, but I am trying to have decaf every now and then. But coffee is just my preferred drink. I love the taste. Sometimes I do have tea as well. So either a green tea or a black tea, even rooibos. I love lots of different types of tea as well, but coffee is usually my preferred drink because there's just something about it. The smell of coffee in the morning is a really great kind of ritual that I've been practicing for a long time. So to incorporate it into this new morning routine of mine, it's just allowed me to really stick to this morning routine because I'm stacking this previous habit of making coffee with my new habits of going for a walk and then the stuff that you'll see shortly. So it's a great tool to be able to create this beautiful morning ritual. Plus, I just love the taste of it. I use this almond milk and it just froths so well. As you can see now, it's just divine. And it's just so satisfying watching this clip. Okay, so now I've taken my coffee with me and I've gone into my little study room space. I have half of my study set up as a study, and then I have this little mindfulness corner that I've set up. I really highly recommend creating a space in your home where you can go to just sit and be still and be present, because it is so important to take these moments in our day to be still and to calm our minds, stop that constant flow of thoughts, those anxieties and stress, and just come back to the present moment, come back to your breath, and just ground yourself in this moment here and now. So I like to light a candle in the morning, and I also like to play some calming music. So there's a few different playlists I like to listen to, but mostly music that doesn't have too many words, because it helps to really get into that flow, that creative flow when you're journaling. So I would recommend music without any lyrics if possible, or at least music that you know really well, so it's not going to distract you and take your focus away from the practice you are trying to do. So after I have that music playing, the candle lit, my space is all set up, I like to just take a couple of seconds to inhale and exhale, take some nice deep breaths before I start journaling, just to help, again, ground me in the present moment, bring all my awareness and attention to this practice of journaling. And then I get started with my journaling. So I'm actually working with a mentor at the moment who provided me with some beautiful journaling prompts. I love them. They have been really, really helping me to just self-reflect and learn a bit about what I really desire and what I want to release. And one of the most powerful journaling prompts is, what do you want to release today, and what do you want to receive into your reality? And I find this so beautiful to do the releasing on the left-hand side of the paper and then the receiving on the right-hand side. And what that does is it helps me realize what I'm holding on to that I need to let go of, as well as what I really truly desire to bring into my life. And then finally, I end out my journaling practice with some gratitude. Daily gratitude is so important. There's this quote that I love, which is that gratitude is the fastest way to happiness. And I truly believe that. Being grateful for the things you already have in your life, or even being grateful for the things that you know are coming into your life, is so, so powerful. So after I've written down all the things I'm grateful for, I place my hand on top of my book and my other hand on my heart, and I just breathe in and out into that beautiful state of gratitude. Sometimes I like to pray as well. I don't want to get too much into religion because I truly believe there is power in all religions out there, and I think there are truths in all religions. I don't necessarily agree with everything that is in one religion, but I do have a spiritual belief that there is a higher power. And so I like to pray to that, whatever that is, and just ask for peace and love, and asking for the things that I want to bring into my life, and also being grateful for the things I already have. And I find that speaking this out loud is so powerful. Sometimes I get lost in this train of prayer, and I end up sitting there for 5 to 10 minutes just talking about all the things I'm grateful for and all the things I want to bring into my life and the people that I want to reach, and sending love to other beings out there as well. I think for me, I'm a very vocal person, and saying things out loud really helps for me to express myself. I do love journaling, and I really love this practice of journaling, but I also find that then speaking out loud afterwards, it's even more powerful for me. Everyone's different. Some people love writing and love to express themselves that way, but for me personally, I find that my voice is really where I can express myself the fullest. So I love adding in this talking vocal aspect after I do my gratitude in my journal. So yeah, I really do think that praying to whoever you believe in, whatever you believe in, is really, really powerful. And I don't think, I think everyone has a different relationship with spirituality and religion. And yeah, I'm not here to say one way is right or one way is wrong. I think there's beautiful truth in all of them. And I think as long as we focus on the positives, that's the best way to be. So I just quickly wanted to share something that I have written in my journal for the last few days that I really want to release, which is attachment to outcomes and knowing that what will be, because that is something I've struggled with for a while, that desire to have control. And I'm really asking and really wanting to release that attachment to any outcomes and have that inner knowing that what will be and everything will be okay. So I just wanted to share that is something I'm releasing. And then in terms of receiving, I'm really receiving in unconditional love and abundance in all forms. I'm also welcoming in new relationships with any beings, but especially so females who wish to have a mutually beneficial relationship where we help each other to rise. That is really what I'm looking for. I have had experiences in the past with, friendships where I thought that it was an equal energy exchange, but it turned out not to be. So I'm really looking to find a beautiful connection with someone out there that we can genuinely love each other and seek to help each other rise and grow. But yeah, that's just something I wanted to share. And I am finding this practice, this morning ritual, so incredibly powerful. And I'll share some more thoughts now. Alright, so that is it for my morning routine. I would now blow out the candle and then go and make my breakfast and then get on with my day. Maybe write a to-do list of some things I need to get done and tick that off as I go. I don't write a to-do list every day because sometimes I can find it a bit too much if I write everything I have to do, because I do have quite a lot on my plate at the moment. So sometimes I like to just be mindful of the tasks I have to do and just complete them. Other days when I really want to be really focused, I will write a to-do list and tick them off as I go. So it kind of depends on the day, but this is my morning ritual that I've been doing for the last 3 weeks, and I've just found that my baseline frequency of calm and peace is just so much better than it was before I started doing this, because I start my day in this really present, conscious way that really grounds me into the present moment, and it's just amazing. So I really highly recommend that you develop your own morning ritual. Obviously it doesn't have to look exactly like this. You could add in things, you could take out things, but having that daily ritual that you do every single day is so powerful, more than you can even realize. I feel kind of like a different person than I was 3 weeks ago. I just feel so much more grounded and present, and I said this to my boyfriend the other day, I almost feel like I'm on holiday because I'm in this like heightened state of bliss than what I typically would be, because I'm not just unconsciously thinking all the time and getting lost in my thoughts, because I am starting my day in this really present way, which then flows on to the rest of my day and helps me to really have that higher consciousness and presence in my, in my little moments throughout my day. And yeah, it's a really great practice, so I definitely recommend trying it out. I have something really special coming up which I just quickly wanted to mention. So I have been working on something called a 21-day reset. It's going to be structured kind of like an online retreat, but I will give you all of the tools in an ebook format. So if you do wish to sign up, what you will receive is an ebook with all of the practices in there. It's a holistic retreat that encompasses fitness, mental health in the form of mindfulness practices and rituals, as well as nutrition. So it's really all encompassing. I will share more on it in a future video, like all on its own, but just wanted to let you know that that's coming. I'm really excited to share it with you guys. It's called the 21-day reset. And yeah, it's not like a typical challenge type thing. It's really aiming to help you create sustainable long-term changes in your lifestyle that are going to really benefit you on a soul level, not just, aesthetics or just, one part of your life. I really want this to flow into your whole life and really create these beautiful practices that you can take on after the 21-day reset. So yeah, look forward to that. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and leave a comment down below if you'd like to see more videos like this, because I am really interested in this kind of stuff. So I would like to share more of it with you guys soon. I hope you have the best day, and see you later. Bye.